Hello and welcome to day 8 of Ben and Tim's Advent Calendar. By God, you've had a week's worth of these now and you're still here. Thank you very much. I'm Ben and over there is Tim.
Hello.
And I believe Tim has some important news about today's sponsor.
Yeah, well, our previous sponsor was so offended by our digging up of his own back catalogue that he's asked us not even to name him.
What, Richard Osman from Pointless has asked us not to name him?
Yeah, he said we can't say he's called Richard Osman.
Oh, what a giveaway. So, sadly, Richard Osman from Richard Oddbins, who died today. Someone who didn't die today, however, is me. Although I do feel it inside. But no, it's exciting because we're on our second week of Advent fun. And one of the big things that's coming out recently, it's come out in America, it hasn't come out here yet, is the Peanuts movie. It's not a film actually about some peanuts. That would be comical.
No, well, you see, I didn't realise it was going to be this, and I've just arranged sponsorship with Hanna-Barbera's Hey, It's the King.
You idiot!
They're planning the big screen version.
Hey, It's the King and Snoopy are natural predators! Oh, this is going to end in disaster! Today's song is all about Snoopy, who not only debunks all the internet rumours, but fought the Red Baron over several songs until people said, alright, the Royal Guardsman, please write another song. So if you've heard Snoopy versus the Red Baron, then you're probably going to have some idea what to expect from Snoopy's Christmas. Okay, it's starting with a game of Missile Command, I think.
Yeah, this is the Royal Guardsman. It did about 5 million singles about Snoopy, but I want to reduce Ben to helpless laughter by saying that I liked the Royal Guardsman before they got into the whole Snoopy thing. They had other records. They did Baby Let's Wait, which is really good.
Everyone went through their Snoopy period in the 60s when they laid on a kennel with no pants on.
No, they thought of doing a Snoopy record first. It was their idea.
And a bird.
And then they drew a robot, and 6 years later Star Wars came out.
So, yeah, this is the Royal Guardsman with exactly the same tune as Snoopy versus the Red Baron, but because it's Christmas, it's got more of a nice England-Germany football match in the trenches feel to it.
Well, do you know, that would have really improved the video for Pipes of Peace if Snoopy had joined it.
What, and shot Paul McCartney to death?
No, playing football. Snoopy doesn't shoot people.
But he's a bloody Spitfire pilot. He's Joe Cool murderers.
Joe Cool doesn't kill people. He just sort of like
rappers do.
Loiters round school kids.
That's worse. It's quickly moving on. So Snoopy's Christmas, never a hit like the original one. But apparently, according to Wikipedia, so this is almost certainly bollocks, it was number 1 in New Zealand and Australia.
Well, not only that, there was, I can't remember who it was by, but there was a rival version of this.
Really?
By, I think, just a made-up band, who then did an album where it had Snoopy's Christmas, and then basically the whole of the Phil Spector Christmas album covered really cheaply. And on the cover it's got a really sort of mutant, non-copyright Snoopy.
Was it actually a cover version, or did they just tape it over Phil Spector's Christmas album and it just happened to run back in?
No, believe me, it sounds very cheap. But yeah, they didn't want Charles M. Schultz suing them, I think. So, I mean, that's a bit of a Christmas tradition. As anyone who knows, anyone who's seen the Starbucks Elton John Christmas album will confirm with the mutant Elton John on the cover.
That is pretty terrifying. I fully mentioned legality because they didn't actually ask Charles M. Schultz for permission. So, before they did, they decided to re-record it as Squeaky versus the Black Knight.
What, the Black Knight from Holy Grail, and Squeaky cuts all his limbs off?
Yeah, that's it. It's only a flesh wound. Joe Cool.
You sadden me, Sir Knight.
But Schultz did say, yes, it is okay, as if he wouldn't, because it's money. But yeah, so that's sort of 66. The original came out, and it's just a year after A Charlie Brown Christmas, which of course, as we know, is the greatest Christmas album of all time.
It is, but did they not offend Charles M. Schultz by putting some jokes into Snoopy versus the Red Baron?
Now, you see, that's the thing. I love the look of... I'm looking forward to the Peanuts movie. I love the look of the old cartoons. I love the soundtrack, the Vince Guaraldi Trio stuff. They're not funny. They've never been funny.
No.
There's like... Don't move that American football.
Well...
You move the American football.
I think maybe we should play out on the Hour Peanut sketch written by our old pals Lee and Herring.
We'll ask Charles Schultz if that's legal. Oh no, I'll ask him. Charles! Charles! Oh, he's dead. Sorry, he's dead. He's dead. So, until next time, hopefully Snoopy won't come down in a biplane and murder the shit out of you. Until day 9, who can tell? Who can tell?
That's the true meaning of Christmas.
And then the bird makes a squeaking noise. Goodbye.
Charlie Brown?
Yes, Linus?
Growing up is like a visit to the dentist. The pain of anticipation is naught compared to the agony of actuality.
Yeah, but there's no anesthetic for life.
This Peanuts cartoon is now available in the 517th Charles M. Schulz compilation, You're Not Funny Anymore, Charlie Brown.
Oh, brother.